Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to turn this watermelon peperomia or peperomia argyreia into your own little versions of it. Very easy to do, and I'm going to show you two methods to do that will always win for me. So let's get on with it. Before we actually start, if you want to follow, hit subscribe button, hit that notification button so you'll get notified of any new videos I do like this. Also follow me on my Instagram, your.babylon, because I do regular updates on there and lots of plant care tips. So let's get started with the two methods of propagating the peperomia argyreia, the watermelon peperomia. So the first one we're going to do is the simplest, and that is to take a stem cutting. So I find the ugliest leaves, it doesn't matter, so that's why I usually buy a plant that looks like it's slightly damaged. As you can see, there's cuts and things like that. It doesn't matter, it's about what it's going to give. So I'm going to just take a pair of scissors and cut it just like that. So don't worry too much about the length, because new growth is going to come out from the stem here, and you just place that in water like that. This is probably the easiest method to use, so I'm just going to cut another one down here. I'm not going to cut the baby leaves from here, from this plant, because I think that they've got a lot more to give, that plant, once I've cut this back. So another little stem there. And I go for stem cuttings, I go for a leaf that's at its fullest. So I'm just going to put them in there. And I say this is the easiest method because it is. It's the quickest at producing new growth as well. So the next one, which I'm going to show you now, is a little bit more complicated. You'll get more growth from it, but it takes longer. And that is a leaf cutting method. And that you can use any leaf, even if it's slightly damaged like this one here. But I'm not going to use that one, I'm going to use a nicer, larger leaf. This one here. So again, cut that one right back to the plant. Cut that stem, but it's not actually the stem that we need here. So you're going to cut that stem right to the base, and I believe they call this the petiole. So you're going to remove that. So you've got a leaf like this, and you've got lots of veins. So you're not going to cut that way straight through the petiole. You're actually going to cut just to the side of it like this, and you're going to have two leaf cuttings. That's it. And the two cuttings that you've just placed in, you don't need to put root powder on. You're just going to put them in some moist soil. I've used my regular house potting soil mix here. If you don't know how to make that, I've got a video on that on my YouTube, check that out. So I'm just going to place these in the pot like this, and I'll show you the depth. So I'll sort of take them about halfway, tuck them in, and in each box I'm probably going to put 4 leaf cuttings, maybe 5 if I can squeeze it in. So I'll speed the video up now. Okay, I've completed my cuttings now. So actually all that you need to do is keep this moist, and after a couple of weeks, at most a month, you should notice that these don't actually come out the soil with ease like that. They'll have a bit of tug to it, which means it's started to root. Just keep it moist. You can cover it if you wish. I've got little plastic lids that go on these, or put a bag over that. So moist, average light, and good humidity. And then what you're waiting for from these leaf cuttings is pretty much every vein, there'll be a new baby peperomia that grows from that. You want that to be established, not a tiny little plant. So you want it to be probably about as big as this little leaf here. When it's like that, I'd say it's established, and then you can take that out, remove it. Don't worry about the leaf that it's connected to. You can just cut the bit of leaf around it and just plant that up. And again, it's no different than any other plant. You just need to keep it moist, well fed, and it will grow like this one. And this is its second leaf. As for this one, you just need to keep changing the water of this every week. Make sure that no algae is in the water, and eventually you'll see new growth on that and roots. And once you see new growth and roots, that can just go straight into the soil. And don't worry, this original leaf will rot and die and drop. And that's what's meant to happen. And this leaf, this peperomia here, is actually from this type of cutting. So there you have it. Thanks for watching.